everyone. Hello there. I enjoy almonds and Dragonite. Hello there. Welcome. Alright, let's do some shrines. Oh god, I have a bow on. No one's supposed to ever see those. Alright, it's fine. I really need to redo the intro, not because everything in the background is Breath of the Wild, but because the logo is wrong. Alright. It's been like a month and a half since I've been in this shrine. Maybe like 3 weeks. I actually don't fully know. I have a vague idea of what we're doing to this shrine, if you know what I'm saying. We're gonna solve it. I remember there's a lot of, like a whole bunch of TJERRYs here. And then we're gonna go and spend an hour and a half saving all the TJERRYs in another shrine because I still need to do that again. Because I deleted the recording like a smart man. Alright, start oh god, my glasses! My glasses, they're gross! I forgot. I took them off because my kid decided to just all over my face. Or their mouth, obviously. Alright. Link's checking himself out. Hey, how you doing, Hand? Alright. If I remember correctly, we're supposed to... I don't have the original recording, so I have to do the quote-unquote intended method before I... Yeah, that's probably enough. That's enough footage for the joke. Alright, now to get across this with that. Can't I do this with a wing shield? Nope. Am I gonna try it again? Yes. Ooh, can I do it from here? Answer says no. Oh, there's a ladder. I like my way better. Ooh, hello. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's totally doable. That is totally doable. I don't know how doable, but totally. How's everybody doing? I didn't stream on Saturday, because I was still editing the video, because it took, I don't know, 4 million years to edit that thing. Alright. Oh, come on, Link. Do better. You got one job, and it's not what you're doing. Oh, man. Uh-oh. This is the uncharged controller. Hang on. Let me grab the other one. Ugh. There we go. Skibbity-biddy-biddy-doop-doop-doop. Hey, Surplus. Today, we're spending too long jumping. And by that, I mean, couldn't I, in theory... I just want to see if it can be done. Yeah! Flick me! You have to toss me! I mean, that works, but certainly not impractical. Or is it? No, it's not. The shield jump, though, which I've failed like 5 times already. It's the, impractical cost fallacy. The longer it takes, the more you have to do it. I might need to remove my shield, if you know what I'm saying. Just take it off. There's nothing weird there. Huh. Good old huh. Oh crap, hang on. I've been meaning to Ensure that we have nothing on the screen at all times. I do like that change in the pro mode, how it doesn't show hearts when they're full. Because I like to do like shots on the emulator with the HUD removed previously on Breath of the Wild, and I don't have to do that anymore. Huh. Ah, come on, a HUD. Yeah, we're gonna be doing shrines for at least actually, I say a full month, but what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be doing 3 days of shrines during the week. And then on Thursdays, we're going to do shrines and possibly work on some blessing shrines. And then Saturdays will be whatever I feel like playing that day, which is probably going to be Ocarina of Time. How many shrines am I expecting to do? I aim to do at least one a day. I didn't remove my shield. Mima always told me to remove my shield whenever I got inside, and I just never do. I'm tracking mud everywhere. Link, stop eggs. Can't wait for me to get it in 13 years. Yeah. At the pace I'm going, I aim to release... I was doing 3 shrines per video for a little while, but I think I'm going to just try to write better scripts and kind of pan it out a little bit and have 2 shrines per week, like per video. Unless there's something that needs to be done in the background, like the Shield Bash shrine. I gotta push like 2 buttons and it's too many. But what was I getting at? I want to do 2 a week, and then I want to do my goal right now until it changes in 2 days. Oh crap, I missed Boros. I have a friend named Jack, and his special talent is communicating with legumes, with legumes. Jack and the beans talk. I get it, that's a bean now. Anyway, I want to do 3 weeks of shrines, followed by, so 6 shrines a month, and having a blessing shrine mixed in with just random shrines. Like just the random things I do with testing with the depths and whatnot. Cause that was fun. Also, you guys like the blueprints? Cause I feel like that was a good change from the janky paint I had been doing for a long time. Maybe I need to mash instead of like scrambling. I'm doing it again! Disclaimer, this game is very, very broken. I have more footage for that, and I'm gonna make it shorter. This game is broken. We don't use outside items, and I don't remember, and we don't use major glitches. Why? They're not impractical. Now shut up and watch the video. But yeah, I want to kind of just even have some random stupid experiments in there too. And I also need to spread it out, because having an entire week go into a video is very difficult to edit, and I'm not gonna make my editor suffer. Come on, Link! Get off your fanny! Bosses become your shrines. Hey, you gotta have something. The actual bosses, I kind of got bored of them. Thinking back, I think Colgera was the, you know, Colgate. He was probably the only boss that I felt was unique enough. I've spent 10 minutes on this. This has to be the jump. I have to do it this way. Let me just make sure something real quick. Hey, look, it's Ascend, that ability I literally never use. He was easy, but he was different, and that's what I liked about it. Like, each boss was unique enough. Suck my wing shield. Upset that I'm buffering or something. Like the lightning one was just just kill things. Water was, it was cute, but whatever. Fire was probably my second favorite, but it's also the first one I did, so there might be some bias there. Oh, Link, you were so close. You were so close. Why'd you stop? Now, the game does a lot to force you over there. I don't remember why I went to... Oh, right. Okay, because Yunobo blows things up. That's the only reason why I went there first. I should be able to just go straight. Oh, come on. This game hates me. It's understandable. Your switch broke. That's unfortunate. Don't break your switch. That's just general advice. I mean, it's not going to help you now. I dinged. You somebody being all, hey, I want to sell you a house? God, I want a house. Oh, that was a good one if I had fixed it fast enough. Take that advice with your next switch. Nice. I have succeeded at giving someone advice. Everyone hold your applause. Yeah, I will. Well, I can't get to the button because, Yep. Yep, not working. Not working. Can't get to it. I don't have shield mode on. That would help. What the hell? Why did I turn that on? I thought that was the button I was looking for. Sorry, guys. I just ruined everything for everybody. Turn off? Thank you. My bad. It should be in followers only, though. Just banning everybody. What the hell's the button that makes it easy for me to... Hang on, I broke it for everybody. And now, instead of the button turned it on immediately, but it won't let me turn it off. Okay, you broke it, I'm sorry. How do I disable this? Oh crap, I turned it off and then back on. I turned it on twice! Shield off, there it is. God, this interface is garbage for somebody who just accidentally... Yeah, whatever. I guess I can't delete it. So it does it on Twitch, Volt. Hello there. I don't do anything practically. Link, can you not? There are way too many buttons involved for the shield jump. which is like 3 buttons. This is gonna be the whole shrine as one shield jump, watch. No, I had the buttons and I had the thing. I just had to not do the thing and I didn't do the thing, but I meant to do a thing. Someday, whenever I do a second playthrough, I'm going to do the Lightning Temple Impractically. The other 3 are just, they're divine beasts, but the Lightning Temple has something in it to be done impractically, and I will do it. Link, can you just whip, stop. The same with the Divine Beasts. The Divine Beasts couldn't be done impractically because of how hard-coded they are. Example, the crank you have to do in Vah-Ruta, for example, when you have to pull it up, it doesn't enable the terminal until it is pulled up and above water. If it goes back below the water, it's disabled. So it's just stupid how you have to go about trying to do things, even Pringles! Pringles. Like, if I had just like an inch higher, this would, if I had 1 more inch, guys, everything would be so much better. But I really like light puzzles, so that might have been part of the whole appeal to the Lightning Temple. So close. I really, you couldn't see it, but I definitely tapped this trying to drop a bomb. I should have brought a steak and used that instead. Looks like you don't have to put the thing away at least. Yeah, my plan with the Lightning Temple is all of the puzzles, I want to solve them at the exact same, like on the exact same frame. Like, you can generate basically infinite light with enough mirrors. Really need to remove a couple of these songs just because they are too loud. I don't even need mirror shields. You can spawn things in there. Oh, Linky. Linky boy. You were so close. I have to back up and do a running jump. That was so good. Oh yeah, I have water. Seven heroines, that's a lot of heroin. I drinked it. How long until I give up and think of something else? I don't know why, this is just, this is amusing me. Alright, let's go back to jumping. I'll give it 5 more minutes before I try something else. Come on. Yeah, Link, if you just make this jump, we can continue and hopefully get more shrines done, because I really need to get a backlog done. Just in general. Why you fall down? Upgraded your horse. Did you give it a lobotomy? Because that's what I did. My horse is almost max everything. Just from bringing it over. And it's probably enough for me. I don't know. Then again, I never... Oh, hey, I made it. So it was possible. All right, then. All right, then. Now we got to do it again. Murdered 4 opponents. Anybody with the that knows? Because somebody actually asked this in the comments, and finally it was something that I didn't know. I assume opponent doesn't spawn in the depths, right? Now what? Next part of the shrine. Alright, you're supposed to take this and just drop it in lava. Wait, I have an idea. I know how to solve this. It's fine, guys. Hang on. I think I figured out how to do the beginning of the shrine. It's fine. Ow! Not like that. It is not like that. Hey, I cleared the first puzzle, guys. Alright, now we've got... These do not disassemble, if I'm correct. I'm obviously not going to ride it across. I know you're supposed to take this and ride it across, but I'm not... No. We can't climb the metal, so we have to do it like this. I did it backwards. Crap. All right, here we go. How dare you yeet me into the wall? I am your master. How to get to the staircase looking thing? I mean, the actual staircase here? I'm doing it backwards again. It needs to be up against the wall, so when I slam my face into it, it's fine. Upsy daisy. Link, 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 link. Oh, God! Said I'm gonna rob you. Hey, Marshall. Welcome. Isn't it amazing that all family that you visit has horrible internet? Not you in general. I'm talking to everybody. This thing really likes slapping me against the wall, doesn't it? Why would I... Surplus! How dare you mention Ascend? I should ban you! Ascend is for peasants! Excuse me, streamer, have you considered doing it an easier way? Your cousins have better internet than you. It's gonna yeet me. Oh, hey, I could just yeet myself up there. But I really wanted to do it like that. There we go. I guess I'll bring this with me. And ride it back or something. Banned.
Streamer, have you considered just using the puzzles and solving the shrine practically? The puzzles are laid out in such a way that there's an intended solution that you should be following. It doesn't seem like you understand that. So I'm making sure that you understand just how important it is to me that you understand that you should be using your
band. Yeah, my internet is acceptable. And whenever I buy a house, I'm going to ensure that it's a location that has multiple internet providers, which is usually the case. Seems like Verizon is everywhere. But also, like, my main provider, but I need 2 sources of internet because I'm not dealing with this whole sometimes the internet doesn't work crap. I almost fell down. Into the lava! Oh no! That would be so awkward. I'm old. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't know. I just started going up. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna... Let me rewind this. I might be able to... grab it. Probably not, though. I might have to go down. Oh, no, I can grab it. Sweet. Ooh, this one's slightly taller than the other ones. You'd think there'd be a chest up here. Yeah, I know, right? What the hell? In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't know. This one stands flat, so I should probably do this one first. Not sure where I'm gonna go about this. I need to grab the turtle. I know it's a tire. Brain said turtle. I can lean it. No. No. Almost. It's wobbling. I mean, you could easily make a bridge with these, but I don't want to use Ascend right here. And I don't want to climb up either.
Did you know you can use a thing to get higher up? It's a pretty handy mechanic if you actually use it.
Why do I sound like Sid? I think it's Sid from Ice Age. Why are you standing straight up right here? It's facing the wrong way, that's why. Nope, for some reason it balances just fine right there. You know what? Bonk. Hey! Ollie Ollie, hello. There. Just hello, you don't get a there! Oh. This is a game with physics. Sure I can. People deny that gravity exists, the moon exists, that the earth, they're saying that the earth is flat. You could 100% deny that this game has physics. I'm pretty sure I need to be way, way higher, but let's find out. Yeah, I need to be one higher. I don't want to use up all my fairies, even though I'm just going to reload. Blub, 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 blub. I might need to tilt it from somewhere else to get it up high enough. But let's find out. Guys, my Wiggly's broke. Let's get the long flat. You need to. You sit there. You rewind. Or not. Not's cool too. I'm cool when you don't rewind. In fact, I don't want you to rewind. I want you to stay down there forever and ever. Give me that. Give me my long boy. Boop. This game do be jiggling. I'm gonna ask you to rewind for just a second while I grab. I'm gonna need you to rewind for just a second. Yeah, there are a couple of shrines that are extremely short, like sad short. Yeah, that's true. The Zonai are definitely far, far more jiggly than the Sheikah. Uh-oh. God, this whole wiggly wobbly wibbly wobbly jiggly jiggly jing jang tower thing is... Sucks as I think I need to bring it with me. I don't fully remember, but I feel like I'm gonna have to come back with just a whole bunch of balls and make a bridge out of it. Well, there goes my evening. Is this hitting the roof? I think it's hitting the roof, guys. Alright, well, I have to make it shorter. Ow. But now it's going all the way up. What is going on up there? Everybody upstairs just keeps breaking their long wiggly sticks. Alright, what if I attach like this? That should cause it to fall a certain way. Ooh, water and stuff. Yeah, wheels in this game go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The wheels on the cart go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. The wheels on the cart go wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All the livelong day. I can't get up that one. Or can I? I'm gonna try. I shouldn't. Water and weirding? Right now, nothing. I just have one set of water over donkeys! Huh. I can't grab it when it's up there. There's the soft lock. Oh wait, I can go backwards to the entrance, so that doesn't count. What did it just get caught on? Other than nothing. If I stack it straight up right here. Hang on. I got an idea. It's not going straight up there, but it's... Ooh, look, Tori. She's not useful. Apparently Tori's a she. This Tori is. Burnout, hello there. Welcome. How's my day been? Long. But now, we're here doing some shrines. And it's okay. Alright, hang on. Let's see how high I can get with this. God, this is... Why so many wheels? Nintendo, explain yourself. Chill, goofy fun. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. This is like a rubber sword. Well, regardless, I need up there. Hello there! I don't remember. I think this might have been from the boats video. I don't remember which one I used Warriors World might win. Might have been the original. Also, Rose to Tanya. Hello there. Welcome. Ooh, kids. Hello there. He's a bit nervous. Alright, let me snatch it out of the air real quick by grabbing a really low piece. Why was it so out of control before? Why is it so okay right? Nope! Let's rotate it all the way around. And now it's not having a good time. What is going on up there that I can't see? It's not touching the ceiling. What is it about right here that makes this go just extremely unstable? Turn it this way. Bring it back. Bring it back in. Drop it. Boring. Ah, I figured it was going to snap. Slingshotting yourself is a bit too practical. Because that's the case, I could easily just rotate it and hit rewind and launch myself over. With just a really aggressive rotation. And I've spent a very long time trying to build this up, which means it is currently the most impractical thing due to the impractical fallacy. The longer you spend on something, the longer you have to spend on something. Not that you think you should. Not the sunk cost fallacy. You have to do it because it took so long. It's obviously the most impractical option. Boing, boing, boing. If I was trying to drop it in the lava, wouldn't I be down there and not up here? It's just weird that right here, it really... Nope, now it's fine. Anywho, can you just hang out for a minute and not fall down? Maybe it'll sit up enough. It's gone. Boing. You're confused as to what I'm doing, then I have succeeded. Mission accomplished. I need a higher up piece to grab. Why did it come over after I rotated it? It only... There's something going on with the, But if I rotate it this way, it's fine. Why? Oh God. Bring it around town. Guys, I think I saw a bookshelf being made. So close. Now I have the direction it should be falling. Notice how I said should? And keep all your equipment neat. It means I have to do them, you know, the first time. I can't do like I did before, where there would some of them had already been completed. I really wish the falling would be consistent. It's going everywhere, guys. Just look at the shadow. So I think whenever it's moving backwards, it's because it's wiggling and hitting the wall. You would have fallen the complete wrong direction. Let's wait for it to stop wiggling so much. Yeah, it's hitting the wall. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Wait for it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Carefully. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob! If my mathematics are correct, It should successfully fall. Never mind. It decided to, you know, sell some cars or something. And out here doing the helicopter. Please fall towards the wall. You know what? Good enough. Good enough, I'll take it. I don't care that it went backwards. Oh, no, please don't fall. I mean, that is very unfortunate, because that means... How do I even get on top of it? And if I screw up, I fall and have to set it all back up again.
Do you know a sand is a thing?
Darn.
You know you can heal careful on rails? Oh, bollocks! Cheerio! Kumquatting eggplants.
I honestly don't know what I'm saying right now. Just keep hurting! Hurt! 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 Uh-oh! I moved it with my face! You know, it probably would be a whole lot smarter to be doing it over there. But no, wait a minute. What if I take it from here and I angle it that way? That's an idea. I don't think it'll reach the other wall. The idea is immediately nullified by the fact that I need like 2 more things. Alright, what if we do it like this? Just wedge it like that. Wow. I didn't set this up to be exceptionally difficult for no reason. Height so I can fly to the end. So I can fly to that platform over there that they want me to use Ascend on. Because I refuse to. I don't use Ascend. Why? Why are you doing this? You said bridge too much. Because it gives you anxiety, then the playlist is doing its job. It knows what's up.
I'm too smart to ascend. Back in my day, we used to stasis launch. Back in my day, we used to bomb hover. How about that? We didn't use the phallic wiggly things all day.
Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Definitely. Let me reassemble this thing. So things actually line up instead of whatever was happening there. I didn't say you could roll. I'm not paying you to roll. Luggage, thanks for the sub. No, anyway, here's some money. Yeah. That about does sum it up. I did think of having a single alert, and it literally is just the Ravio saying, hey, to get my attention to look at the things. And that's it. Nothing fancy. Just Ravio going, hey. Alright, that's probably good enough. We used to climb walls everywhere. God. That Ocarina of Time playthrough climbing walls is really fun. That was great until I just cheated because I gave up. I mean, we totally stop wiggling so much. Grandpa, you can't just tell it to not wiggle so much. Oh my god. Oh my god, please stop. Her kid's here. This is a daycare. Please stop. All hail the bunny god, our Lord and Savior, Ravio. Not even the right time for that. I feel if I say just generically as bunny god instead of Ravio every time, I could slap that on some merch. He is our bunny god. Praise him. Or don't, regardless. That'll be $9.95. This is so dumb. Why are you wriggling so much? Of course, when I did it, one of them is sideways again. Every single time. I got you. I was thirsty anyways. Oh, I'm a thirsty little one. I almost swore there. I'm not ready to give out any gift subs right this minute. I don't think I've set up Twitch to charge correctly, so I need to fix that. I need to not swear until I fix that. Maybe I'll do it like this, so when this one turns, it'll be a little bit okay. Also, it seems like it's getting real bad. Also, sorry about that. My mouth just decided to be a jerk. Maybe. Of course. Of course. How does this happen every single time? Let's just walk up the tiniest of tinies. Balanced as all things should be. This isn't even the worst part. I have to come back for this. I have to bring it all to the end. I already mentioned that, but I'm going to take all the tiny TJERRYs, and I'm going to make a bridge out of them, and I'm going to cross it to get back. Whack it with a weapon. What weapon? If I don't have something fused, I don't bring a weapon. I've decided that. I don't need to build vehicles. And if I'm bringing something to turn something on, it should always be the plushie sword. Which I need to get a new one. I need to go fuse it to a Master Sword. That was close. Can you imagine watching me play the game normally? Weirdly enough, I kind of did. Let me rephrase that. I didn't do the temples entirely correctly. I did them very, very weird. I think the wind temple, I did it by recalivatoring down and then ascending up into the boat because I didn't know how to open it. I don't know why I became a goat. That wheel is bothering me, though. I definitely don't have enough height without that wheel. Do I even play it on my own time? No, I don't play it normally on my own time. I played it pseudo normally to play through the story, and that was it. After that, it's all streamed. But a couple of things I've gone out of my way to do it, like record that I needed. Can we not? Can we not? I think I need to... Nope, not that. Not that. Not that. Link, please, please, please. Mimo, help. Mimo, I don't like what's going on. Mimo.
I bet if I use the thing, I can go through it.
I really need up on that wheel. No. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm getting a little better about that. Very confused when you couldn't progress. Yeah, I wanted to enjoy the story the first time through, so I did all of that offline, because I did not want... When I'm actually playing something, and I have to do a story, I want to be kind of immersed into it. Yeah. One dipping sushi in ketchup? No? I don't even eat fish, and that's gross. I also don't eat ketchup, so... I don't know if I think I have to be over here, and then do a shield jump up and left to land up there. Link, can you not do that? I could also reposition this to not suck eggs. Like, have the bottom one up top. The bottom one doesn't need to be up top, though. You say men's shampoo? I looked over and all I saw was men's shampoo. Ha! Uh-oh. I was fine, and then I wasn't. I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna flip this. Because it seems like the tall boy, you know, the tall boy, this tall boy right here that I think is actually shorter. No, it is taller. It's less wide. It's easier on the top, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my god. It's just so wiggly. That's not gonna work. It just won't work like that. Let's put tall boy in the middle. I drink. And to uninstall Twitch, I just go to www. What was it? So I felt like my video had to be a success because I found it copied on a, let's just say it's a site that gives you malware, and you know, the word porn was in the title, and it wasn't a hub. But it definitely is a site designed to just fill you with malware, because I opened it up in a VM and wow, did it just, yeah. But I'm like, man, I guess my video was pretty good if they decided that, if an AI decided it needed to be used to scam people out of, you know, whatever they are scamming people out of. That's how I knew I made it. When the pony sites had my vidges. This might work. Probably won't. And it wasn't even one of the really good ones. It's one of the videos that has currently been disabled because I got tired of people commenting the exact same thing. Disabled. I did it again. This thing needs to be turned around, I think. Hold on. Oh, I can't ascend through. Hang on. Frame perfect ascend seems pretty impractical.
Guys, you made ascend impractical.
I don't ascend unless I absolutely required to. And that doesn't matter. This is actually lower than the one up there, so I have to go up. I have to go higher. We have to go taller. How do I do this? All right. It's time for the Wibbly Wobbly Mark 2. Patent it. Because I need it to be taller, but not too tall. What if I do it like this? That's taller than 2, but might be small enough for me to walk up. Man, I saw a huge wall of text and I just immediately went to ban you. The longer ones I have to read in order to actually say it. Jesus, this is long. That's what she said. All right.
Are you kidding? What the /************** are you talking about, man? You are the biggest loser I've ever seen in my life. I was doing Pippi in your Pampers. When you were beating, I'm reading it wrong, whatever. When you were beating players much stronger than me. You are not a professional. Because professionals,
I got lost.
knew how to lose and congratulate opponents. You were like a crying girl. A girl crying after I beat me. I beat me. I said it. Be brave. Be honest to yourself and stop this trush talkings.
Those are backslashes.
/TM.
Oh, man. There we go.
I beat me.
And I'll do it again. You just gotta pay $9.95, $9.99, $99. Oh God, Sir Hamilton's hurting my throat right now. Sir Hamilton, no. I don't want to Google it. Legend, hello there, welcome. What are chat rules? Don't be a dick. Sorry, jerk, family friendly around here. Quote unquote. Till things get weird. Then it's not friendly at all. Don't make me want to ban you. If you make me want to ban you, I will ban you. Plain and simple. Why did that balance? No, no, no. Common sense, exactly. How did you fall? Oh, it fell that way because that's the way it's shaped, guys. I had it backwards. It's a wibbly wobbly. It's a wibbly wobbly. God, it's hitting the wall. I can't seem to get it over here. I know it can reach. Do I need to try and get it to, Wow. Full extension, that does not work. Oh man, I tried to snippy snap it. You know how you snippy snap things? That didn't make any sense at all, but I said it anyways. Ooh, that's a good one. I just have to manage to get up there without, you know, falling off like a child. Falling off a slide, because kids are dumb sometimes. I can confirm, I was a kid once, and I was dumb. Oh my goodness. You're really gonna do that. Let it rotate all the way back around, and then we're gonna try again. No! It's fine, it'll fall down. And I will use it to get back up. You have to toss me! I said you have to toss me, not whatever you just did. Let's try that again, this time with more toss. What are you, an elf? I could just walk up there, guys. What am I doing? Whee! That was more fun, though. Yeah, let's just walk up there. There's no reason for me to have to do that. I'm making it like 10 times harder trying to launch myself up there. Although, I could get a good swish up, but nah. I don't want to do that. I mean, I walked up the first time, so I just can't get more impractical than that. Joke's on you, I can stop time! Well, so much for stopping time. Ah, crap. It's fine, it'll roll off. It'll come down eventually. Yay! My bridge is back. Back again. Guess who's back? Bridgie's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Do 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 do. Guess who's back? Do do do. Guess who's back? I'm fine. My hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Do I have any commands? No. That implies I have a bot, and I am lazy. It's gotten so... I really need to set this back up. Because this one that's angled here at the beginning is... just making it more difficult. Not impractical, it's making it just more difficult. And difficult and impractical are two different things. It's arbitrary difficulty. We talked about this for like half a second in one video.
Come on, Link. Come on. Come on. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
It's a good question. Who is Link's daddy? And who is your daddy and what does he do? You know I'm trying hard when the random sounds come out. Ah, man. Alright. I mean, just because he died in the Calamity doesn't mean he didn't have a dad once.
You do have to toss me this time.
Hey, oh man, I was up there. Why did I jump down? I was on the top.
I like to suffer sometimes.
What was I walking on? Is there a Terry here I don't know about? Tori, not Terry. There's a lot of Terrys at the end.
Nyeh. Me hoy, manoy. Uh-oh.
What? Wait, what? I wasn't expecting to succeed.
You have to toss me. You have to toss me.
Nailed it. All right. Uh-oh. I'm still not high enough. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am high enough. D-Man, welcome.
Come on, toss me. Toss me. Toss me.
Get back down here. You can toss me so much easier. Yeah, I was high enough. I was trying to go for the thing off to the side. That was, I was going for the ascend point was the problem. Oh yeah, I just have to spider up here. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia.
Yeah, Mima, we did it.
Ow. Ah, crap. There's a murder janitor here. Murdanitors. I didn't bring anything to kill him with. Hang on. He's fine. Alright, I get 20 of these to work with. We have to go back for our Jiggly boy. 21, yeah. I was thinking 20 fuses, sorry. Which equates to 21 objects. Specifically, tiny Terrys. They're Terrys in lowercase and small. Almonds. It's all lowercase Terrys. Or subtext, or whatever it is. Subscript. It's subscript Terry. This is how you pronounce this Terry. And when you say its name, you have to whisper. Ooh, I need to make this straighter. And after this, we're gonna go get more Terrys. Because this weekend I do want the Hatsuno Shrine. Everybody knows the Hatsuno Shrine because everyone mentions it to me. Yeah, the one with 75 Terrys in it, we counted. Yeah, I have to go back for that one. Because I don't have the recording anymore. Can you give me a warning? No, it's not disassembling. I don't know how many Terrys this is so far. Okay, that was, yeah. What's a group of Terrys called? That's a good question. Also, there's a J in Terry. Is anyone going to ever know that? No. You've never actually seen it written. You won't know. Them's a spicy meatballs. Oh, that's right. You can't stand on Terry's. This is gonna suck. A terror of Terry's. I'm all for a terror of Terry's. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Afterwards, like in the stream, we say Terry a lot, but patent pending. This is a terror of Terry's, patent pending. Why is this wiggling so violently? Oh, this is definitely the right one. You'd be surprised how many people don't see it written, or it might be autocorrect a lot of the times. I totally could just fly down and grab it, but no. Oh, no. I probably can make a platform of Terry's. Like a brick of them, and use that to hop across. Hang on. It's so wiggly. Uh-oh. We are gonna do groups of 5. Actually, no, I need to do like this. We're gonna make a cube of Terry's. A trube. Yeah, this is definitely intended. What? You're the bottom now. I don't even know what it was thinking. A tube. That might be a tube of Terry's though. Been a little while since I've mispronounced Terry for Jerry. I was getting pretty good at it. And then I didn't. Oh yeah, I have 21. That's divisible by 3. Duh. And we stack the last 3 up top. I swear. Do you like being the bottom of joke? Perfect that that was cut out. Still just a little bit ago when I said you're the bottom now. Holy crap. It's so much not as deep as I thought. That's what she said. He said. It'd be a he said. Knowing that, yeah, this is probably as big as it's gonna get. Don't open your paraglider, then try to shield surf, thinking you're gonna do a flippy flu. It's a trick, Terry Brick. Nailed it. Assuming you didn't literally just say that. Guys, you think it's a little hot in here? Yeah, the trick. You're right. I missed that part. I saw where you said Terry Brick, and that was it. Ooh. Do respawn coordinates set in the middle. With how this game works... Oh, no! Oh, no! They don't! That's a surprise. That's as long as it's gonna get. That's, you get what you pay for. Yeah, the softlock is basically taking everything to the beginning and probably standing... No, it's actually putting everything over here and going back over there. That's where the softlock is. I touched the little bits. Yeah, I was gonna, I think it was taken all the way to the end and then run back. Which is good, because that means I can go up to the end and then just walk all the way back and have the softlock in the thing. I need to move it out some. I need to move the trick out. The chick. We don't use inventory items. It's actually mentioned in the videos. Do I have them on me? Yes, because I'm not going to throw down like 5,000 items every time I go in. It's just implied that we do not use inventory items. Because we don't use outside items, because every single thing in a shrine, or let me phrase that, a shrine should be 100% solvable without outside items, even with a impractical solution. But we do allow one frozen item, or one attached item to each thing. And they has to make things more impractical. What about test of strengths? I haven't done those yet. And honestly, if somebody really wants to just start arguing about the softlocks, we could just bring things in and clip through the ground. Problem solved. Done. Oh no, I accidentally fell into an infinite void. What a shame. Because whenever somebody enters a shrine, you have no idea of knowing what item they may or may not have. So we have to account for nothing for all of the shrine solutions. Because you can't just be like, use your dazzle fruit. What if a person hasn't even picked up a dazzle fruit before? Is that a Terry right there? It is. I almost lost a Terry. Let's count them. There should be 21 when we get back. I see another one that's fallen off. No Terry left behind. That is going to be... Oh, this is actually perfect then. This and the Hatano Shrine will be this weekend's shrines because of the No Terry Left Behind merch that's dropping. That has been requested, so. I don't see any, but we're gonna count. We're gonna count, of course. Also, before I do that, hang on. Let's... This hobble of Terry's. I need to be able to rewind, so I need to go ahead and set that back up. With attaching glue, it definitely is gone. That was almost a spicy. All right, let's go ahead and get up here. Blah, 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 blah. Just roll your balls up there. I can literally just do this.
Why aren't you using the same streamer? You can use the same to get up on the platform.
Donkeys. Also, this shrine is turning out way better. When we tried it before and I did the intended solution, just to get an idea of what I was working with, I was like, this shrine doesn't seem so great. And I've been in here for an hour and a half, and it's been wonderful. All right, and before we continue on real quick, let's count the Terrys, shall we? It's so wiggly. I feel bad for using Ascend earlier. I was so... if it had worked, I would have been upset. I really need to never use it. Unless it actually can set me back like several minutes by using it incorrectly. That's the only time it should be allowed. Game-breaking bug. Yeah, it's exactly. We do not use glitches inside the shrines. Now, we exploit the crap out of the physics engine, but we do not use glitches. Can you just... Thank you. 6, 7, 8. Don't you dare try to get counted twice. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How do I detach them so fast? It just takes 3 wiggles. Like right, left, right, and it should detach. In plus 1, in plus 2, in plus 3, because I've forgotten where I was. In plus 4, in plus 5. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Let's group them up into groups of 5, shall we? All of you could be like, there's 21, move on, and I wouldn't believe you. You're all lying to me.
So you could be like, you make me carry afterwards. You gotta do the whole thing over with.
Yeah, I think there's 20 as well. Thing is, in the event one broke off, yeah, I've got 20 here. In the event one broke off and rolled down and like fell off, it would have respawned, and I have no way of knowing. Yeah, I have 20 here. Let's clean this up a little bit, just so we don't accidentally... I only need one of these. All right, let's go find the missing Terry. Yep, I gotta go check the lava now. They do stand out, though. Actually, I know exactly how to do this. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. We found it. We found it, guys. It's fine. No Terry left behind. Terry fishing. This is not a good way to have, I did it backwards again. Actually, it'll be better for me to do it like this. Go from here. Rotate. Sit for a very long time. Terry. And then drop it. And then we rewind, and we use it instead of, like, we use it as a ramp. Because what are ramps? What, bridges that go up? Is that what that the quote from me? Terrys are far more expensive than I am. Alright, we got all 21 Terrys back. And now to take every single thing to the end. We'll grab the Terrys last. Is there one Terry? Oh yeah, I have to put things on here to weigh it down, and there's... You need to get out of there. What are you doing? You're gonna get crushed. Alright, I think this is the piece that fits through... Yes, it does. Okay. So, normally you're supposed to take the, take this and build something to scoop all of them down, and we're obviously not doing that. These do detach. Slope! No! I don't want to slope. Bad things happen when I slope. What about the chest? The chest is up there, isn't it? Oh, chest is lost forever. Oh, it's right there. I can't grab the chest. I'm very good bread. Hello there, welcome. I'm on a switch. Yeah, there are plenty of chests that you can't grab. And those chests we don't care about. I really don't care about the chest in there. Ooh, is that juice? I like juice. Ooh, arrows, hello. I'm gonna reload so it doesn't matter. I don't care about food. It's fine. I think this one I can just shove right in the hole. Yeah, I can just shove this one through. It's fine. Is that enough to push the button? It is. Use all the Terrys! You get a Terry. You get a Terry. Everybody gets Terrys. Alright, for the rest of them, it makes more sense for me to do it like this because it gets higher. And lava. Oh, man. Everybody, take a moment to praise our Lord and Savior, the bunny god himself, Ravio. All hail. Blip, 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 blip. Read what above button, Sir Hamilton. God, it's such so many words. All right. Cherries are an endangered species found in their natural habitat, shrines. They are easily frightened and will hide in lava. Oh God, my throat's starting to go already. When they feel in danger. Groups of terrors are only found in certain shrines and are extremely rare. Excuse me. Terries do not need food or water. And can survive for months without moving. They are known to survive in the harshest places and revive themselves when in true danger. David Attenborough, probably. Balls. Bacon guy, hello there, welcome. Alright, anyhow, I need to grab more of these things. And I drink. Hey, Bacon. Whoa. Yeah, I think I'm a bit dehydrated. It was nowhere near the right thing. I've got one more to do. Yeah, you're supposed to use this thing and the whatchamacallits in order to create a bulldozer or something, or a terry plow. And why would I do that? And this slides right on in there. Alright, now let's take it to the end. Dude. Ba-da-da-da-dee-doo, ba-ba-da. Ship-a-da-ba-dee-doo. Slide it right on in. Because I don't know why, I just really enjoy it. Like, it actually adds a level of impracticality to bring everything to the end. I mean, we have to bring Terry's to the end because no Terry left behind. Slide it right on in. I stand by my statement. And everything hidden so well in here. Are you guys ready to take 30 minutes to bring all these Terrys in here? Because I'm not. Because I'm going to do it one by one. Because Terrys are meant to be handled with care. Sloop. Sloop. Sloop TM. Patent it. Also, fun fact, I'm now, at least, because I didn't even think about it the first time I recorded it, I am now very well aware, because everybody mentions it, of the, you know, Cave Johnson energy I give off in my videos. And I've just accepted it. I didn't mean to become Cave Johnson, but now I'm Cave Johnson. And if you don't like it, well, you're fired. Box. Garage. Car. Garage? Leave. Fired. Go. Now. Yeah, a lot of people mentioned it in the recent videos, because it was I think maybe the third video in Tears of the Kingdom, when I really started recording during the day, and I also started writing during the day. when I am more me, because of the night I'm really tired and kind of lethargic. And that used to be whenever I wrote things, and I used to record everything at 6 a.m. because I could record for about an hour before my kids got up, and that was the only time of day I could do it. It's summertime, so my wife is able to take the kids out now whenever I need to record. And yeah. One. But I've accepted it. It was a complete accident, and it's fine. I'm going to continue talking the exact same way, because that's how I get when I start getting weird during the day. Apparently, I am Cave Johnson. I own the place. Ravioli for dinner. Nice. I'm pretty sure Ravio 2 definitely approves of that. You guys are going to have to help me keep track, because I 100% am going to lose track of how many Terrys are in this shrine. Three! Nope, I need... Terrys need to be positioned over here. They get lumped together. Not going to take a Terry away from his friend. Terry. Anywho, 3! I know we got 21 back there, so I can just add 21 whenever the time comes. 4 Terry. So, what happened in my original recording, that I also don't have anymore, which is unfortunate, I accidentally I was bringing all the Terrys in. I hit 60 something and I pushed A and accidentally ended the shrine. 4!
What are you talking about? Numbers aren't for losers. Math is fun.
That thing has a the collision on that thing is weird. 5. I'm counting when I go through the door. Probably should count when I set it down, huh? Six. Nope, not counting yet. Yeah, it's not very practical to type actual numbers. Use Roman numerals, baby. 6. How many shrines have I done Impractically so far? 14, I think. 15, including this one. I think I have 2 or 3 that are sitting somewhere just recorded. Oh, the Cheese Man, hello there, welcome. That was 11. Don't try to Roman numerals me. Yeah, we do use Roman numerals here because of the mark everything that I do. 7. V. With 2 eyes. Hey, if you think I'm not going to count it as I go through, you're wrong. 8. V. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. And X. Not to be confused with 6. IIX. That's not how Roman numerals work at all. There are 35 total. 10X marks the Terry. X. Man, this one section's gonna really throw off my stream analytics. It's like, man, you had like 400 messages in these 2 minutes. What were you doing? waited. Z. Xi. Yay. Yeah, I just say stupid things now because I know exactly how many there are. I did math. Math is fun. Music is appropriate. XE. With a longer E. XE. XE. E-I-E-I-O. Aioli. XE. I could say I. XI. I like money. XI. Ay. 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 XI. Exivy! Don't know why we be pirates now. Now for the 21 that are slightly further away. Oh, there's the one extra. Okay. Yeah, that's the one extra. Ecstasy! XV! We be pirates in this shrine now. You are a pirate. Stop making me drop my balls. XVI! 16 eyes. Speaking of which, I really need to continue playing Final Fantasy 16. Played it for a while, got busy editing and whatnot, and just haven't had time to play it. XVI! Can you fuse? It depends. There are some Terrys, like these, that you can fuse them to. It depends on their purpose. If they're required to push, like, to actually, like, ID'd for something, I believe you cannot fuse them. Eventually I will probably come in, find a Terry, and put him on a sword. If I didn't have my Sand Seal plushie, I'd probably use it for activating things, but I need to get, I need to attach that to a whatchamacallit. Excited! Excites! Terry Hammer, and the, it seals the darkness. I have to have a, message not found with it. Excites! Exits! But you can't count out loud using, Roman numerals? Eggs. Executor. Use fruit punch. Exercise. Yeah, we're keeping track in Roman numerals. I mean, at the end, it'll be 35, so even if we're wrong, it's fine. Let's go down the wine river, guys. That sounds fun. I actually hate the taste of wine. I've had some, like, good wines and exciting. It's like your life is a lie unless it's, yeah. It all tastes like, there's a particular taste in drinks that are that are like beer and wine that has some weird particular taste in it that I absolutely despise. I think it's the something. There's too many words and you're banned. Actually, no, it's too many emojis. Excive! 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 There it is. Gotta go harder on the first one. Excive. Read what he said in Sir Hamilton's voice. No. Actually, you know what? Is that pointing emoji the sword, 2 swords emoji that seals the darkness? Egg emoji, question mark emoji, a blade dagger emoji that shatters broken heart emoji so easily against my power, fire emoji, cannot save ambulance emoji, you from me exclamation point emoji, Zelda, dead person emoji, I can't tell. You pointing emoji to the right, who carries the fragile. Yield emoji. I guess kind of a yield. Sword. 2 swords again emoji. Ellipses. Our link exclamation point emoji. Rauru bunny man emoji. Placed his faith. Praying emoji or high five emoji if you're weird in your pointing right smaller emoji. And that is all you can do question mark emoji. You know I have a Ganondorf voice, right? I could have done it in the Ganondorf voice. I have lost count. Nope. Hold on. You. There it is, you. Is that the sword that seals the darkness? A blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me. Zelda, you carries the fragile sword. On Link? I didn't see where Zelda was. Rauru places faith in you. And that is all you can do. The only time I've done my Ganondorf voice, though, was when I went insane and destroyed the universe. Because of Vuloda. Everyone's just given up. Yeah, I've given up too. Oh, no, one person's counting still. I don't know if it's right. But somebody's counting. 46. 70. Yeah. Oh, wait. 26 is correct. I don't get to use my Ganondorf voice that much. I do use it when I was doing Ocarina of Time. When I was doing A Link Between Worlds, it was just Ganon, which is more like Claw. And then there's Mickey Mouse, huh? You guys want to go do some blow? Mickey Mouse has a drug problem, apparently. Wow. Am I gonna put out on the highlights? Ooh. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Basically, I have 3 days that we upload. Monday is going to be always Tears of the Kingdom. Wednesdays is usually a second game or more Tears of the Kingdom, depending on what we have. And then Fridays are always another Zelda game. This Friday, I believe, is the last A Link Between Worlds part, which I'm very upset that was when I had a suppressor on my microphone. And it counted... This voice counted as sound. Like background noise. And it removed a lot of it. And I'm very upset about that. The finale will be this Friday. And then Ocarina of Time will start next week. I don't know if we're going to put the original stuff on there. Maybe I'll have them just put a bunch of random things in there. But I really want to mostly highlight the Breath of the Shorty playthrough, which is playing through but having the ability to climb everything. And it's made going through puzzles differently fun. We did play the 3DS one as well for a long time, but I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like that I didn't know the glitches and I couldn't do extra stupid things in it. Mario's already done because I've given up on it. I am not gonna, it's going to be a giant... Actually, I say that, but someday I will come back and continue it. For now, it is done. Because I have to bounce Mario extremely slowly without missing a beat in the water to give it over a hill, and then continue bouncing it past enemies to reach the pipe. It is going to be a nightmare, but should be doable. Petting dogs should not be added, because everybody wants it, and Nintendo doesn't listen. They don't want to give you what you want. They only take and take and take. I'm never doing Mario again until I inevitably do it. Right now we have a lot of Tears of the Kingdom to work through because I did 2 weeks of only Tears of the Kingdom. Whoops. Yeah, I want to pet Terry's. Let me pet Terry's. Oh, why won't you pet me Terry's? Why won't you pet my Terry's? You heard me. Pet my Terry's.
He likes it when you pets the Terrys. Pets them. Pets them.
I'm going to do Gollum game, which, as far as I know, is like an absolutely horrible game. But I'm doing it as Gollum because you guys put your Terrys before, your Jerrys towards it. But I have to get it working on my PS5 because I don't think the Switch version is going to happen at this point because of how the company's like, we're not making games anymore. Oh, man. Like how I just stopped counting. Well, we knew how many were there, so it didn't have to count it. And I'm going to do a montage of entering it, counting the Terrys, and maybe I'll even count it.
You want crossbow training? No. No.
Yeah, I am going to start, the secondary games are going to start being more Zelda-like. After the Gollum thing, and I'm probably only going to play Gollum once. It's not going to be a full playthrough, probably. Assuming we even make it through one stream. I'll get it on, actually, wait, is it on Steam? If it's on Steam, I'll get it, we'll play it for less than 2 hours, and I'll refund it. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. It's on Steam. We have a plan. I'll play it for an hour and a half and then refund it. This game was not what I expected. We'll get our picture, and then I will GTFO. And then we're gonna go do this again in another shrine. You guys like moving Terrys all day, right? Give me the Terry! My terror is falling apart, guys. I could glue them, but no. Oh no, they're just the Terrys are running away, guys. My terror is falling apart. Let's stuff that one right there. Bringing the two, and this is a small terror compared to the next shrine. Because the next shrine has 75 Terrys in it. I hope you guys know a lot of, whatchamacallits. That's a good picture of the Hylian shield. Alright. And now that all that is done, well, this is great, but guys, oh no, guys, we have a problem. I don't know what's going on, but... Ah, crap, I had an accident, guys. That's real unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate that happens. I don't know how this happens so often. So sad. So sad. So unfortunate. Oh, man. I was so close to greatness. Sure, it would be a shame. Sure, it would be a shame. If we... this isn't good. This is... well, I'm screwed. Womp, womp, womp. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I do have an idea, though. This might unsoftlock it. Hang on. As you guys know, I have to, after I find a softlock, I have to try to break it. We have to pick the softlock. Also, the next shrine has no softlock. Afterwards, I have to break it. If I can find a way to get high enough, which I might be able to with this thing right here. Then it is gonna be all over. Luckily, right here, actually, I can get slightly higher over there afterwards. So we're gonna do that. You son of a... Give me that. I might be able to build a, yeah, I might be able to launch myself, or, I'm just gonna try to get some height real quick. We're gonna see how that goes. Then I'm gonna go over there to that side. And then run and jump. I think this right here might actually break the softlock. But I will put it in the video whenever I do it, so. But that is a huge launch right there. That is gonna be more than enough to get it up, if you know what I'm saying. Yep, I always try to softlock it and then break the softlock. Smoker. Because I'm not going to say something softlock if I can... If I can break it. Ooh, this is good. This is good. It lands flat. I need to... I don't like how it's angled. I might need to try to flip it around. Yeah, we gotta flip it around. Hang on. I know what I mean by flip it around. I obviously don't need to flip it around. But if we take this... I need the second one, not the first one. I should be able to yeet myself across. Yeah, bug fixing my own thing. I need this to be flipped over. just flip. Just flip.
Why won't you just flip? Meemaw told me about the ladies of the evening like you.
Use motion control? Yeah, that might allow me to go faster. Oh, I did it. I did it. We're good. We're good. How do I... Well, that makes it flat, and that's, I guess, enough. Not enough, but seems very, very doable. I'm just gonna flip around and then... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sploop. Definitely seems doable. I just have to get it to yeet harder. Because this is not... I can't get enough height. But I definitely should be able to get enough, like, flick. Ever game over? Yeah, that resets the entire shrine. But that is the same as having to reload. So it is effectively a lock. As locked as we can get in a game where you can easily just lift things. Also, wait a minute, can I just... I have 900 fairies, so it's not going to happen on accident. But the respawn coordinates don't set over there. And I'm sure I could find a way off of that. And we don't know what items people have, so I can't account for that usually. You might have food. Probably don't. You shouldn't. And I want you to be set up in such a way where it seems like it's doable, but it's not. I need it to... I need it to fall harder. I need you to fall harder. Can you do that for me, please? Please just fall harder. Almost. How dare you move down? I'm suing. This isn't gonna happen. This isn't gonna work. It comes to such an abrupt, like, slow. Comes to an abrupt slow. Mr. Steely Girl. Hello there, welcome. Glad you like the videos. Yeah, it's killing at the end of the recall, so I need to... I also need to be running. I need to go for that corner. That seemed like it was going to work. Because fun fact, you retain more momentum if you're running. Done. Unsoftlocked. The closest we can do is land here with 1 heart. But I will respawn with health.
Softlock broken. Rauru. There it is.
Where it is? Where is it? Wait, hold on.
You. There it is. You. Rauru. You chose this kid. All he's doing is torturing the Korok.
I win. I went Sir Hamilton. Let me drink.
You. Vulota. You've got the wrong kid, man. I don't think this is the same Link from 4 years ago. Please get another kid.
There we go. Ganondorf plus Sir Hamilton is Bowser. Is the 3 heart run? No, I'm just not bothering getting using my orbs. Because 3 hearts. Where are you at? Because I don't play this game, I do stupid things to it. I don't care that I have 956 fairies on me. I don't have to worry about dying. Oh look, here's all my stuff! Where are my shields? I lost some of my shields in the process, guys!
Well, that's a problem.
That means I have to reload. It's unfortunate because I don't get to keep my. Actually, yeah, I do need to do it. Also, I should have carried the Terrys in here without Ultra Hand. It doesn't matter. I don't really care. I usually reload afterwards, anyways, because I use a lot of items while I'm in here. And why not? I probably need the intended method recorded. Because I never have footage of that, guys. You guys want to see how the shrine is supposed to be done? No? Okay. It's not like this. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, it can't be softlock because of that that whole flicky thing that I just did a little bit ago. But I do get rid of my shields and everything whenever I do it, because everyone will GG. You killed a bomb flower. Or something. Dennis, hello there. Welcome. I'm actually going to have the intended footage for this one for the first time in a long while. At every point in here, you can easily get all of the, whatchamacallit. You can reach all of the shrine from every point because of that flick. In case you were wondering how to do the shrine in Kingy, guys. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I did it backwards. Whoopsie-daisy. I was supposed to do it like this. All hail our bunny god, Ravio. The legally distinct bunny god. You're supposed to use all the Terriers, knock them down. It makes too much weight. It makes too much weight. It makes too... There we go. Oh my god, guys, I did the intended strat. Unsubscribed. Alright, now, do you guys like taking Terriers one by one? Because that's what we're about to do. We're gonna go do it again. I don't even have time to do that, but I'm gonna do it again. Because we now have 75 Terriers to take. That's literally the whole solution. There's nothing else to really do there. And I already have the original Impractical part of it, where I built an Onyx to do it. Bringing it all to the start, going past the... If I have everything at the start, then I can reach the end. Because I can ascend up and get to the other side of the, whatchamacallit. And get all the way back to the beginning. This is not the right shrine. It's this shrine I'm looking for. Whoopsie! Yeah, the thing we don't use, but whenever I'm breaking Softlocks, I do use it because it's part of the game. All right, for this shrine, we require literally no items. Oh, I need to end the other recording and start a new one. We don't use glitchy. Ascend is obviously a glitch. All right, the entire solution for this, the impractical solution. I have to get a slow turn ready. Hang on. Because we've got all these things here. That's wonderful. We're going to take all these platforms and... Oh my god! The reading? I did miss it. Do you want me to do it as Zelda? Because that's just the high British voice. I didn't miss it. I see it now. Yeah, I've done this shrine already. Alright, the high British voice. Link, really? Really? I'm missing out. Nope. My eye went lazy. Hang on, let me move this to the other screen real quick so I can actually read it. I'm missing. What do you do? I seen some sick stuff. So say I, held it all low rule. Or you get up to with these balls. And that bear, I swear to Hylia, at least Ganondorf had an excuse for not doing anything for these ages. There you go. Alright, here we go. But I think this time what I'm going to do, because last time I did it, I brought them all up. We're going to make a really long bridge and carry them up. Oh, wait. Everybody, please take a moment to praise our Lord and Savior, our bunny god, Ravio. All hail. This is a terror for sure. Bouncy weapons don't break on the bounce on the ground. Immersion ruined. Slowly Macon, hello there, welcome. And Eddie. Also Ninja. Hello there, welcome. It doesn't reach. Oh no. What if I go up this? Can I walk up like this? I can. We're good. All right. I can't. Oh no, I can't grab them from there. And this is the entire Impractical solution because there are 75 Terrys. Also, thank you, Banjo. Close enough. I hope you guys like counting in Roman numerals. That is one big terror. Yeah, it is. Be sure to add the J. If you can't guess this weekend's video, the theme is No Terry Left Behind. Aye, Captain. Because it's apparently a pirate whenever I count. You are a counting pirate. There's too many. This is gonna take a long time. Yeah. It took me about an hour and a half the first attempt. The first attempt because I accidentally ended the shrine around 60. Oh, whoopsies! Alright, we're gonna... Actually, I think this one right here will wedge it. Like, it can wedge. Nope. I'm gonna need two there to wedge. Aye. But somebody came in and counted all of them afterwards. Because originally when my counting, I thought there was 69, and that was going to make this the single best shrine in the game. But there's 75. And I kind of want to put the entire, like, just fast forward the entire thing. There we go. That should wedge them. So they can't escape. Let me wedge these guys too. Ivy! I like the reverse counting. A terrible Terry Ultra Hand of terror and terrible Terrys. Oh, man. But this means all the other shrines we do this week will be in the backlog. Yeah, making progress. V. Lixix. 1 by 1. Yeah, I could easily move them like 10 by 10. But I'm not gonna. Ancient Egyptian numerals. Hieroglyphics. Bird! bird hand face. Bird face, hand face, face, bird hand. Those are probably the only ones I can think of. Tablet. Octopus. Ancient Egyptian knew of octopi, right? Count in 4 dimensions. 8. I really need to go get the Terry that I pulled out already. I can't even display the numbers in 0 dimensions. Yeah, they're gonna roll away. I think this is where we've got to start creating, like, actual structures out of these guys. Turn them into an actual terror. Man, why am I walking down? I could totally save seconds, which amounts up massively when you're carrying Terrys one by one. On the almost longest path. I could make it the longest path. I'm not going to. You guys want to see me start skipping things? I'll do it. Just add a dimension each time. That's big brain moves. We don't do big brains here. We do tiny brains. Our tiny, smooth brains. Victor Gal. I assume that's it. Hello there. Welcome. Glad you like the videos. X. I think I stopped counting. I'm literally leaving it up to you guys at this point. I already know how many are here. So, yeah. Thank you, boy. Hello there. Welcome. Banjo knows what's up. Nope. That was the first misgrab. Smooth pink things. Oh yeah, tomorrow's a holiday. I get to quote unquote sleep in to the exact same time I sleep in every day because my kids wake up. What are we doing today? Well, we're doing the very much requested shrine, which goes great with this weekend's theme of No Terry Left Behind. We saved 35 Terrys, and now we're saving 75 more. Total of 110 Terrys saved today. How many are actually left? I have no idea at this point. Man, that's wonky. Oh yeah, you are keeping track of it. Nice. Sort of. Two blue peas or two green peas? I have to be very careful, because last time I reached 60, and I ended the shrine. This is the second time we're doing this. Oh, that makes sense. You're doing it in rupees. Nice. That's right, there's no 10 rupee, is there? It's 1, 5, and 20. I honestly don't know off the top of my head. I don't think about it very much. I duped diamonds and then I became a 100,000-aire. I didn't go beyond that because I really don't think I'll need more money than that. And I can still easily dupe lots and lots of things. I really shouldn't put down the Terrys while standing in front of the End Shrine button. And yet, I'm gonna continue doing it. Why? Because no Terry left behind. There's one Terry. I'm gonna go get that Terry next. I don't like him hanging out by himself. I'm gonna bring the chest too. Yeah. Get my balls stuck in there. Yeah, I accidentally pushed A twice right there. It was a sad time. I ended stream shortly after that. Yeah, I never finished this one. I did it, I reached 60 something and accidentally ended the shrine. It was awkward. I won't mark you as spam if you put 75 eyes. That's probably good. Like, I don't actually have to do anything in this shrine. There's nothing to do in this shrine. Other than the onyx that I already built previously. And now we're doing this. I did forget to get the Lonely Terry. Meow. Kittens being kittens, guys. Whee! Why not? I'll grab the platform too at the end. Meow. I do like how the chest is hidden underneath all the Terrys. I once again forgot the lone Terry. I really, nope, getting the lone Terry. I'm getting the lone Terry. I didn't forget, guys. We're good. This shrine is not soft lockable, no. There are too many Terrys to try and to hide, because you need a single Terry, and I thought about putting it up there. But in order to get it up there, you'd be able to easily ascend through Terry, so it's not soft lockable. Outside of just like clipping out of bounds, and that's not fun. There's no shrine jail. Other than, like, there is also, like, wedging Link between two objects where he can't escape, but I don't see that as a good soft lock. I feel like if I mashed enough, eventually it'll give. Probably won't, but it might. Yeah, it would have to shut, and it doesn't. And even if it did, all you need is, I guess you could lock yourself out there with all the Terrys in here. I think that was like 10 Terrys glued. 1 red rupee, 25 out of 75. That's not how numbers work. It's 20 out of 75. We are not 25 in. 25, 70, 75, 20, 20. Bingo. It's great as my editor is just going to have so much fun trying to make highlights out of this. Bold of you to assume any of us can count. It's egg, right? All of these are egg. There you go. Hello there. Welcome. What's the goal? We're taking Terry to the end. Because we do not leave Terrys behind. And there's 75 Terrys here. Might be able to stuff it right there. If you know what I'm saying? Nope. Set it right there. Nice. Show the numerals you're typing. That sounds like work. We don't do work here. These are all capital Terrys. These are Big Terry. Big Papa T, as I called it once. This looks like work. Basically is. Lake was paid to get all the Terrys out of here. The Terry infestation. Oh yeah, this thing moves up and down. Go get posed to get rich. I just destabilized the economy. Like not a peasant. Now there's a Terry infestation. We got a whole terror in here. Can you please clean it out? Thank you. We will pay you in nothing.
Hang on. Hang on.
Gee. Ugh. Did it stay up there? Gotta wait for it to come down. Nope, it did. So we can set another one up here. Could probably actually make a stack of them. Like a Terry, a trick. We can make a trick. Tick, not trick. Trick, it's trick! We can make a trick and use that to put them up higher. Can I just bring the wheel with me? That would be great. The shortest Roman numeral left for you. Just wait till we reach XXX. It's an odd number, so you guys never should converge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some up there. Well, I guess that one's in there because it doesn't want to move. No Terry left behind. That's how it became impractical. It's exceptionally easy to just solve this shrine in so many ways. But yeah. When it takes an hour and a half to save all your Terrys because you're like, you know what we don't do? We don't leave Terrys behind. Bad things happen. There's a Terry in the back. What you doing back there, buddy? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on up there? You guys need to stop mingling. Naughty. Sloppy. It's been a while since I've done that that dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. Sloppy. Sloppy. Sloppy, 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 sloppy. The Lone Terry. I bet it was the same Lone Terry as before, too. Because I'm not paying attention anymore. Who are you people? What are you doing in my head? It fell over. Terry, you got spillage. Terry's got spillage, guys. He's inside of the... Oh, classic Terry. You can go till 75 or you're a peasant. The missing link. Oh, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm gonna drink some caffeine. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. We got spillage, guys. Are we halfway there yet? Please tell me we are. I feel like I've been at this for days. The first time I did this, I brought them up halfway and then brought them all in, and I'm pretty sure that doubled the length of doing this. Also, I have no idea how many terrors I've glued together, and at this point, I'm afraid to ask. Oh man, my thing fell down. Don't you hate it when your thing falls down? Well, I guess it's... Oh, I've hit the glue limit, guys. I cannot glue any more terries. One of the terries just undid. They did undid. I forgot that was a thing and I was using 4 over here. You do better, do better! Count in modern Egyptian numerals or something. Yeah, we're at the point where I just gotta start laying them out. Yeah, I guess that answers how many tears are glued. All of them. All of them were glued. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. That's 17 glued together because we had 4 glues down here. So 16 in there. 16 plus 1 is 17 because that's how numbers work. You have 31 terries? I have no idea. I 100% have no idea. I just work here. My ears are very hot. I mean, binary is fine. I enjoy a good binary. It's gonna fall here. Maybe not. Hang on, let me see. If I set it down like right here, will it fall towards the thing? And will it fall whenever it goes up and down? Doesn't look like it. Just start counting in like... Yeah, here's how you count. You count in the order using shrine names of the original Impractical shrine solutions. Uh-oh, Terry's falling out the back. Get back up in there. You can sit right there, right? Nice. I think it's bumping a little bit every time the thing goes up and down.
It's wibbly and it's wobbly.
Selenium, the browser automation framework? Is that what we're counting in? Is the browser automation framework? Boop. I'm gonna be falling every time, aren't I? There we go. I like hugging walls. I'm just curious. I mean, I just want to... Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. You can. Okay, I was just curious if you could ascend through that wheel. That was my excuse for jumping in and just rubbing myself all over those Terrys. I love Terrys all over my face. Almost 2 red rupees. Sweet! Hiccup. He's still back here? Hey, he's still hanging on. He's still hanging on. 26. I dare there not be a J in that. My god, this song is loud. Maybe. I mean, if my stuff is set up correctly, it shouldn't be too loud for you guys, but it's blowing my ears. I know what I said. It was without correct words, but I know what I said. I'm surprised it's still stacking. It should have caved a long time ago. And onward. As close as we get before matching forwards, yeah. This is definitely a picture I gotta take with me. XXXVII. Ba-da, ba-da-da. So we are halfway, guys. It's only been... Oh, it'll take about an hour total to finish this whole thing. It takes an hour to extract all of the Terrys. You're dying. Aren't we all? Very, very slowly. I didn't say you could... Hey! What you guys doing rolling out? I think I might need to start stuffing them around the sides now. Save yourself 8 rupees. Nice. Hey, what are you doing down here? Remember, I've been playing in here for a little bit, so don't accidentally count the Terrys again. They're just all rolling out. Oh, there's a slant right there. It rolls away. Or something. Yep. There's a slant there. We'll have to loop it around like this. Or we'll just put it at the bottom of the slant. Screw you. You're not my real dad. That's what happened to me. I started accidentally recounting them, and that's why I ended up at 69 balls instead of 75 the first time. God, if there was 69 Terrys in here, it literally would have been like Nintendo props. But they didn't. Let me start looping it around this way. Zirconium! Nice. I'm not paying attention. Which is the only thing I need to do. I've been going for half an hour just moving Terrys, guys. I'm I might be losing it.
Can't hang it on, guys.
Yeah, I know the final count, so if we screw up and lose all of it, it's fine. And I'm glad to get this one out of my system as... Man. It's a very quick shrine. I might need to find, like, do another TJERRY shrine to go with these. I don't want to, but the other one's long enough. Maybe I'll try to write out, like, 8 minutes of dialogue for the other shrine and make this one in the bottom left going at, like, full speed. I don't know what number's gonna come next. I am at the edge of my seat. Ba-dum. That's gonna roll down. Everything will roll down right there. Actually, that one might sit. If I put anything up top, it's definitely gonna knock that one down. You guys are doing a lot better than the last time I did this shrine when, like, nobody counted. How did I walk up and not fall that time? Oh yeah, one of you is counting backwards. Failed snake. Hello there, welcome. I think I don't, maybe I'm crazy. I thought I just saw a glue break. And continue. Vote for me and get shrooms. Done. You get shrooms. You get shrooms. Everybody except that guy over there gets shrooms because he did not vote for me. And I am a very, very, very petty loser. Oh my god. I knew... This song is 100% going to be the... Actually, I know exactly how I'm doing this shrine. There's going to be no voiceover for it. It's going to be this song in its full duration, which is like 1.5 to 2 minutes, of me pulling out TJERRYs and putting them inside. Because this right here is the ultimate I'm doing something over and over again song. Like how we have multiple different counting systems going on. This is making my day. Yeah, I'm glad this song played, because that is 100% what I'm doing for this shrine. Is anybody gonna watch it? No. I don't really have a, unfortunately, I can't solve and do that, so you're just getting a... There you go. I would have to stop and actually read it one letter at a time.
U2V2ZWF50ESB Ma Me Ma.
Oh man. And ooh, I could use some.
Or translate it and do more work. And then read that. Base 64 code. Link! You don't have that, Grandpa! Yeah.
We're all starting to just walk away. Of course you'd go to the next best slow, repeaty song. Ah! I'm starting to have trouble maintaining all my terries. The terror is out of control, guys. Please don't. Please don't. Just stop. Alright, we're good. Are they gonna be there when I get back? No.
The terror of Terry's.
Get back here.
I heard a cat fall off something. They probably were asleep. Why am I old now? Link, you have to go save Olaf. I sent him to his death and I don't regret it. I'd do it again. In fact, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna call him up and be like, Olaf, go die in a ditch. Email!
Almost 50. Gonna have to loop around the back at this point. What's your best advice for a new streamer? Streamer? I'm not sure what that is. What do you mean streamer? Have fun. That's my best suggestion for you. Have fun and do what you enjoy doing. And be entertaining. If you build it, they will come. That's really it. If you're having fun, that's really what you should be aiming for. Weirdly enough, doing this right here, I am having fun. You may think I'm insane. You're right. Doing all of the Breath of the Wild shrines Impractically may have driven me beyond insane. Uh-oh, that's not good. The Terry stack might just implode now. God, what is it, a rabbly crappily made sub? Yep, there it goes. Oh no, these are the side ones falling off. Falling off. No thanks, not today. Hello there, welcome. A lot of Mario music slaps. It's great. I do need to add more. I've got a lot of 3D World songs I need to add. God, they're just out of control. I've got too many Terrys! That's the name of the shrine. Done. Unfortunately, I've used all of the glue that I can use. So I can't build anything higher. I might be able to stack some up in front of it, though. Oh, crap. This little section rolled away. Yeah, forget it. I'll fix it when I get back. Yeah, this one right here, one of the worst ones possible to break, broke, and it rolled all of these out. Pyramid. I might rebuild it whenever I actually get all of them in here. We gotta hydrate. Whoopsie daisies. I need to fix my stick. Boop. I'm running out of water, guys. Do I actually have a cactus? We do own succulents. Because they're the one thing my wife can grow without them dying because they're like cats and take care of themselves. Whatever's the opposite of a green thumb, that's what my wife has. But we also don't really have a place to grow things right now. House someday be great, and my streams will be able to go longer and whatnot. A red thumb. I really wanted to get both of these shrines done today. That's why we're still going. You know what? I'm gonna regret this. Hey, we can stack them up again. Ferrante Troy. Don't know what accent this is. Va. I want to suck your blood. I want to suck your sausage. No, 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 no. Blood sausage. No, no. Cesium. I have no idea when people are counting. When I was counting originally, I was going by when I went through the doorway, but you guys got your own systems.
Barium!
That is the greatest of minerals. Or elements, or whatever. This is a good ending song, so I need to get all of the rest right now. The song's like 3.5 minutes long. I can do it. No, I can't. Ow. Random, but fun fact. A random fact. Dissolvable stitches taste really bad. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna give any context. But dissolvable stitches taste really bad. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Because we just got rated. Oh, see. Hello there. Welcome. And everybody else, welcome. Hello there. Normally I say it to every single name, but there's a lot of squares popping up right now, and I can't read that fast. But welcome, everybody, to Terry's terrible, tragically tortoise. Oh no! They're escaping out the door! Oh no! You guys are subtracting one, right? Oh no, there are several over here! They're trying to make a run for it! Oh god! Oh, everyone, no Terry left behind. In case you're wondering what's going on, oh, the front of it exploded. This is the part that broke. We found out which part broke. Let's attach it there and see.
No, get back here! No, 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 no!
Oh no! It's like a little dispenser! There we go. You know what? Let's let it get. It's getting worse.
Nope.
I'm long past the limit. All right, well, hopefully they don't escape. We'll fix this whole thing after we get everybody. Because then we get 4 extra things. 4 extra things, 4 extra freezy-majigs. Glues. We get 4 extra glues. Because at some point, my lovely little platform here broke, and we knew we were at the limit. But this is Terry. Everybody say hello to Terry. We do not leave Terry's behind. Terry, cousin of Jerry. TJERRY. Because the very first time I typed it, I typed Jerry and then just added a T, and I'm like, that's good enough. Also, my phone corrects. If I actually try to type just Terry, I type TJERRY. My phone understands now. Let's see if... Yeah, my little cage piece here fell, and that made everything... Why am I trying to still build it? It is destroyed. The last shrine had 35 Terrys in it. This one has 75 Terrys in it. And that might be the... I haven't been informed of any other shrines with a gigantic quantity of Terrys so far, so I think we might be good. But I am not going to... I'm going to reassemble the giant structure afterwards. We'll put one of these plates in front of the wall, or the door, so they can't escape. And we get a chest at some point.
Maximum Terrys.
There's the video name, just Maximum Terrys. And if you don't click it out of confusion, I don't know what's wrong with you. And boop. God, Banjo just fits so well to everything I do in life. What is going on next to me? Oh, I gotta come around this side, don't I?
No, it's gonna take longer.
And we're walking here. We're walking. We're walking. And on your left, you'll see Terry. Terry, Terry, Terry. Also Terry. Don't confuse Terry with Terry. They don't like it when they get confused with each other. But Terry really, really also likes Terry, which might sound weird. But they're just best friends. The bestest of friends. But they also may or may not be related, so this might get weird. I've never really thought about it. If they're all related or if they're all just the same species, identically.
I can glue them in the pit and carry them one by one. That sounds like a great idea. Why didn't I do that?
No.
You guys know I can also use a send.
Ow.
My ibuprofen's wearing off, guys. I need medicine.
The best impractical solutions involve reaching the end and going backwards. Or going to the end and bringing things to the beginning to solve it. My shrine isn't truly solved until I hit that button. And we do not leave Terry's behind. You can sit over here. Makes you want Jesus. Beezus. I'm surprised I haven't accidentally grabbed the, whatchamacallit yet. And for those who do not know, I do solve every single shrine as impractically as possible. The previous shrine was the North Low May Labyrinth Blessing Shrine. I took 15 hours to fly a bear through that maze in the sky. Now, this sounded like The Price is Right, not The Price is Right. God, what is it? Regardless, I'm skipping it. 33 hard? 33 hard. We're almost done. And by almost done, I mean I still have to build the terror. Because the plural of TJERRY is terror. Which I guess implies that they are of a species and that's not their full name. I don't know. Thulium! I should probably start coming down here. I got the speedrun strats, guys. And the speedrun strat is don't do this. Speedrun strat. Speedrun strat. Speedrun strat. Speedrun strat. I don't know. I'm just I'm getting sleepy. Not Smallland. Hello there, welcome. Ganondorf has nothing on terrors. A terror of TJERRY is terrible. It's tragically terrible. What a TJERRY of terrors. A terror of TJERRYs. Tuscany. Tulips. Tragic. Why can I not think of T words? I am having trouble thinking of T words. 6 left? Really? 5. There's 5 left.
Titan.
Tunok 2. Nope, that's not it. I was thinking of the the Titan theme from Final Fantasy XIV, and it just came out as that one song. You guys know the song. It's now the raid siren. XXXXX. For those who don't know what the letter L is, that's how you do it. When you don't acknowledge that L exists. I guess we'll grab the, whatchamacallit last. You know the whatchamacallit? The chest. What is I? A number? A letter? L? What is L but a lowercase I? Nope, capital I. Deep. I'm still waiting. I don't remember who said it, but they're gonna do 75 eyes whenever at the end of it. Whenever at the end of it. Then we gotta make sure we didn't accidentally lose some. Yeah. You did. Nice. I'm waiting for it. It's gonna be great. And I'm going to read it aloud. You'll be like, why are you doing this? And why is Yuga here? Oh. I will paint you like one of my like one of my French girls. Because Yuga was on the Titanic, he probably sank it. The chest would be Chelsea. She was just, man, Chelsea was covered in balls when I got in here. So maybe not. Or we can. I don't care. Yep, these are ID'd to activate the door, so you can't fuse them. That was just a random thought.
The final TJERRY.
Also, when did the microphone move so close to my face? When'd you do that? You're on a boom stand. Oh, wait, I think I see what happened. Remember that cat sound we heard earlier, guys? I just walked past it. That was the cats grabbing onto the other end of the microphone stand. Made of Korok leather. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? Hold on. Here we go. All right, now we need to go get our platform. Make sure no Terry slipped out while we weren't looking and went back in the thing. Oh, guys, we need the wheel. I can't bring the wheel. I'm sorry. Ooh, water. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, yeah, we forgot Chelsea. Hang on. It's fine. It's fine. I got you. I got you. I got you. Also, someday I'm going to buy a house, and when I do, I'm going to have these microphones set up a lot better. Chelsea the chest who loves being covered in balls. I mean, let's be real. Who doesn't? Yeah. Come on, Chelsea. I obviously need to put her at the bottom of the stack. Who rated earlier? AMOAXI. I'm sure there's a way to pronounce that. Amoxi? Amauxi? Moa 11. This is my friend, and my friend can and will come with me. Telling me I can't do it. We don't leave friends behind. Oh, sorry, Chelsea. I just smashed Chelsea, guys. Three platforms left. You know, one of these days, I too will raid people. Maybe we'll do it tonight. We got a good chunk of people. We'll just find a really small person and raid the crap out of them. We're like, sup. Thing is, I have to find people who are doing stupid stuff. Because, man, do I do stupid stuff. And now for the last one, and then we're gonna seal it up. I could break it. All right, we got all the platforms. Now I can take this one and put it here. So now we can't accidentally... Actually, I'm going to take this one and slap it right here. We're going to stack all of them up so it can't somehow super accidentally roll out. Except for the giant wheel, and, well... maybe we just don't acknowledge giant wheels here. The giant wheel is too intended. I mean, bringing it with me would be amazing, but yeah. Alright, now that all that is done, let's grab the big ol' Terry stack, the terror here. We're going to try to assemble it much, much better. We're going to put some up top. Oh my god, I can make scaffolding, guys. I could just do that. That would be so much easier than what I'm doing. Can you not do that? Thank you. Or you can break. That's fine. What am I doing right now? You move. You move. You move. You're no longer the side. You're going to be the top. Like you always wanted to be. I didn't... What? No, no, give me this. See, now if I accidentally finish the shrine, it's fine. Unlike the last time when I accidentally finished the shrine. No! No, I wanted to... I need it angled so I can get up there. There we go. I'm gonna put it on this side too. Why did it went higher? Don't do that. That makes more sense. Let me bring it over here. Now I can put Terry's up top too. All right, let's get all our Terrys out here. Everybody form a neat and orderly line. I know you're not going to, because we're going to attempt to stack as many up here as we can so we can have a nice picture. Just dispense. Just dispense. Just dispense. Just a sense. Just a sense. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I need to drop this now. Almost got it all out. We almost got them all out. Then we're going to stack a whole bunch up top. Come to think of it, I should just get up there halfway because I probably can't reach from up there. I don't know. Whatever. Get this Terry mess out of here. It's terror. It's a terrible, terrible, terrifyingly terror of terror, 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 terror. All right, I need to put 2 Terrys on these. That's just a given. They're terribly tall Terrys. And we'll be able to keep track of our glue. Which I realize this thing up. I need to put all of them up top so I can then drop down. Oh, wow. There are 3 Terrys just hanging out together. Gonna be a chassel. God, there's so many Terrys in here. It's terrific. All right, let's climb up. Let's climb up. Let's climb up. Thank you. I can't see. I can go really far back, though. I can't see, though. Why am I lifting my head up right now? Trying to see more. See more Terrys! I can probably just dump them up there until they start falling out, huh? Yep. Heinz ketchup! I like to whistle sometimes. It's alright. It seems your horse is unable to come. That's unfortunate for him. Or her. I don't know anything about this horse in question. Yeah, there's a lot of space up there, so this works. See more Terrys. We got 4 on the pillars. Any falling off the back? I don't think so. I am running out, though. Man, I could use some ibuprofen. I had some dental work done recently, and man, does it hurt right now. How much does it hurt? It hurts so much. That's all. Yeah, the Terrys are starting to fall. Hey, that's probably good. Are those slightly slanted? Let me try one more up there. I'm just reading what Breath of the Wild says and this game says. I just have a really bad habit of mentioning performance issues. There's a lot of questionable things coming out of that Terry up there. All right, now let's build the actual Terry thing here. All right, I'm gonna put one on this side and then one on this side. Those balls successfully should hold back, should create a brace at the bottom, and that is one glue. Un glue, for those who are keeping track in your weird methods. All right, now we can stuff a couple in here. The ones down here should not need to be glued. Oh my! How long are you two stuck together? Having a good time. Having a ball. I'm having a ball. I'm having a ball. Standing by it. You two too? No hanky panky. Or do I don't care. Who am I to judge? I just pushed A randomly. How long am I planning to stream for? A little bit longer. Once I finish this round, I'm done for the night. It's 10:30 my time. Actually, I think. No, let's go up. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine because the one on the side catches it. It might be, 30 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take to build this. No. You two. No. I don't want my Terrys mingling like that. If I'm going to have a Torgy, at least I'm going to, have my Torgy right. See if I can build like a big container for him. Terrainer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, I think. I don't know. I lost track. Which is gonna work tomorrow. Make this go back. Terribly thunderful Torgy. There we go. Really got to stop doing that right next to the thing. Eight-ish? I don't know. We'll find out when the whole thing collapses.
Lock him in the old basement.
These two need to be moved. Ah, crap. That's right. That's how Ultra Hand works. It's fine. It's not fine. We're going to remove this one, fix the base. Base of the Torgy. There we go. Now we go out. We go up. Like this. Kind of out. We slap it on the back. There we go. Much better. And now we can slip some Terrys in. Man, this little holding chamber I've decided to make is not going to work. That's gotta block the front. Also, I didn't even think about the front. It can just roll out. That's how, rolling works. That's fine. I'll do it here. It's fine. I'm just... I really, really should have planned better. That's fine. I'll take these two. Uh-oh. Thanks, Diddy. You're doing the Lord's work. Our Lord and Savior, our bunny god, Ravio. All hail. That's probably good enough. God, there's so many Terrys left. There's so many Terrys. It's so terrible. So terrible with the Terrys of Terrys. I don't have a rower. A rower voice. Row, 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 row. Also, I need to probably put a character limit on that because that is too much to read. I have to actually stop what I'm doing to read that, and I'm not going to stop. Rip Jerry's. Uh-oh. No. 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 What's going on? No. No. Well, it was bound to happen. Where is the bottom of this? I think this might be the bottom. Whatever. Just whatever. 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 I give up. I give up. You're all just going to be glued randomly. Until these things start breaking. Do it in Link's voice. Oh, is this Link? Last time I checked it was. No. You guys want to go save the princess? God, it's just... it's getting out of... There's so many Terrys! There are too many Terrys! I can't do it anymore! Yeah, yeah! Wah, yeah! Can the thumbnail just be Link, like, crying with too many Terrys around him? Because that's what I want. I just want him to cry, because there are too many Terrys to deal with. I want him to cry. Why did the devs think this many were needed? That's a valid question. And yet, they did. Enigma Emperor, hello there, welcome. Yeah, this is the Scooper Shrine. Did not use scoops at all, because scoops are for peasants. Thank you, Ducati Mountain Railroad. Thank you. It knows how to keep the mood going. How are you running away? Eventually this little structure will start breaking, and that's when I know I have too many Terrys. How many Terrys is too many Terrys? Well, you're looking at it. This many Terrys is too many Terrys. I think I just heard... Yep, this is breaking now. I've got 2 glues left. I can probably at least get a couple more stacked up here. Block it like that. Here we go. True. I think what you're you're supposed to make the scoop, and it scoops and scoopy scoopity scoops ahoy. All right, I think that's it. I realize now I probably could have taken these and made a much better container of Terry's. Oh dear God, they're all falling out. Bonk. I could make a giant barricade. Not gonna. That would make so much sense. Also, the terror of Terry's is currently like, it's leaning over, asserting dominance. They're slipping out the back, guys. Also, it's real wobbly. I almost had most all of them up there. All right, let's start looping around the back now. Stop moving! I did not say you could move. Yay! Like out the door? I can double check. I will double check before I count it as done. Because the plank is gone, yeah, they very much could have escaped. Oh my God, they're all just falling. They're all just falling. I don't know where they're coming from at this point. There are too many Terrys. In case you're wondering why this shrine is called Too Many Terrys, that's why. Actually, I think the video will just be called No Terry Left Behind, and then have the 2 Terry shrines. Make sure does not look like any Terrys escaped. They did. Well, they're left behind. But I am going to set this back up real quick. There we go. Problem solved. Yo, Shemini TJERRYs. TJERRYs? Alright, yeah, let's bring these up front, get our picture, and we'll be done. Why? Because there are too many. Yeah, it's not in the thing. Okay. No, the button doesn't keep the door open. This is one that it's just a fire and forget, or a toggle. Which is kind of convenient. And even if it didn't, I would wedge the door open with one of these platforms to get the final Terry in here. Welcome back. Doesn't look like it, but hang on. Let's be sure. There was a Terry that escaped. I would have left a Terry behind. You guys are less blind than me. It's convenient, because I am so blind. Wouldn't be the first Terry to try to escape, won't be the last. Come on, let's get all of you up front, and then we are done. Because I can't make the terror any bigger. Oh my God, there are just too many Terrys. Too many Terrys. Too many Terrys! Mr. Furley, it's not what it looks like. There's so many Terrys! What? 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 I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Chelsea, yeah, she's in the corner. I forgot to stuff her underneath all the balls. We'll move her. Hang on.
No!
Got one in the back. The Lone Terry. And Chelsea, who just loves being covered in balls. Can I just slide her in here? I can. There you go, Chelsea. Have a good time. All right, let's see. Where can I... We're going to create a platform and get up there. Because at this point, I literally just need a picture. Come on. Exactly. Exactly. Too many Terrys. All right, there we go. We can finish the shrine now. We're done. Uh-oh, can we finish the shrine? There we go. Bonk. You blinked. I didn't use the send, obviously. You're all high. That's collective, collective illusion. All right, that took a total of an hour and a half. Worth it. And 1,000,000 Terriers were silenced all at once. That was something special. All right, let's... come over here. I don't know how this works. Probably not gonna... Actually, wait, no, I can't do that because I need to... Eh, screw it. We're not raiding today because I gotta figure out how it works with the VOD.
So screw it, disperse!
We're finally free. Till tomorrow when we do more shrines. Because I have a problem. Anywho. Now, you see, those Terrys that come out, they aren't real Terrys. They're clones of Terrys, and we're not going to clone a Terry. It's an abomination. It's like a Chory or something. A Jari. Do I stream the same time? Yeah, I stream at 7 p.m. Eastern most days, except Friday and Sundays usually. Once I figure out how to work it with the VOD, actually, I know no. Actually, yes, I know exactly how to work it with the VOD. Hang on just a second. We're going to do the outro real quick. And then we're going to come back and do a raid. So it'll be just a couple seconds. But you guys, thanks for coming out. You guys have a good night, evening, weekend, morning, sandwich, whatever. I'll see you good later.